Welcome to Soccer As We Like It, the Man United edition. And today we are doing the pre-match preview of the game. United's chance of a trophy. This is the Champions League first leg, round of 16. Man United away to Atletico Madrid in Madrid. A hostile crowd away to United, especially against two ex-Real Madrid players, Cristiano Ronaldo and Varane, who have dominated against Atletico Madrid, beating them in two Champions League finals. So the crowd will be up for United. Can this United team mentally get through that situation? Today, I'm joined by Vimal, representing UK, the artist, the painter. How are you, mate?
Very good, Tim. How are you?
Oh, this game has been on my mind for the last 2 days. I don't even know what to expect. Did you listen to his press conference?
Yeah.
Rangnick press
Who?
conference? Rangnick said press conference.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it.
He
No.
said,
What did he say?
he was asked, is the top four a priority? Would this not be a distraction? He said, in his own words, he said, top four is a priority. But to be top four, you also have to go into, which you take it to Champions League. We are in Champions League, so we want to get there to get back in Champions League. But we will give everything we have. He was there with Bruno Fernandes on his side.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
Bruno,
good.
Bruno
What did Bruno say?
Very, very fluent English. He speaks very, very fluent, very good English.
That's why I think he would make a good captain, because he does speak good English. He speaks much better English than Ronaldo.
He was asked a lot about the unity in United camp. He said, he had to be diplomatic, that, the team had a meeting and they had to stick together.
Yeah.
And from everything they decided was no one's leaving this till the end of the season. They're going to put all that to one side. They're just going to focus and try and get the club. Rangnick said everyone's going to have a game, everyone's going to play, and everyone's going to have contribute towards this top four push. And
even Lingard,
even Phil Jones, mate.
Phil Jones. Imagine he turns up at the final.
I know, right? So where do you see United now? I mean, we all know Cavani's out. He's been out for 2 weeks. They said he hasn't trained. He was asked about Cavani. He said Cavani hasn't trained in 2 weeks, and that he's growing. And Cavani says
stomach problem as well.
Says when he's ready, he says he's fit, but he says he doesn't feel his body's recovered enough from growing. So there people are thinking, does he just not want to play, or he just taking advantage of not playing, or stuff like that?
I think this pattern was emerging with Oli, when people were coming up with excuses not to play. I've broken my toenail, or I need a haircut. some stupid excuses.
And he
to not play. Like Luke Shaw says, man, I've been playing COD for 5 hours. I need more sleep.
Yeah, needs rest.
And this softly approach that Oli had, allowed players to take the piss basically and not play when they want to play, which shows they're not committed.
Mm-mm.
And unfortunately, I always thought Cavani he looked quite committed in the beginning. He was training quite hard, even pre joining Man United. You saw him, there was videos coming out of him on the treadmill getting really fit and so on.
Right.
So, maybe he is injured, and maybe he knows that his time is up at United, and he's gonna have to kind of save himself for our next club, because if he gets injured now, no club is going to want him.
Right.
So I think he's doing a little bit of both. He's come to the end of his tenure at the club,
right,
and he's kind of protecting himself, because what is he, 35 now?
Pushing on 34, 35. Do you think with United just bought an injury-prone player?
Yeah. I mean, we were desperate for strikers, really, because our front line wasn't scoring at anything, and then we just happened to buy two old strikers, 135, 137.
Was that the season we bought Igalo? That was a different season?
Yeah, that was. I always thought Igalo was a good striker when he played for Watford. And it's just a shame that Oli didn't play him.
Oli didn't play him after the lockdown. He didn't get games. It was a shame, though.
It's just atrocious. And he's a United fan as well. He would have done his best. And I always waited for Igalo to come on the pitch, and Oli never played him. So Oli's just a fool.
Yeah. Oli picked his favorites, the same, sticking to the same players. And it's quite sad. Considering Igalo, you remember that beautiful goal he scored when he juggled the ball a bit and whacked it against FC Bruges, I think it was, in an away fixture.
Quality goal.
Yeah, it's quality goal. But
Yeah,
when the
and
when
that's the
went for
kind of
that
stuff
lockdown, mm,
yeah, but that's the kind of stuff he used to do for Watford.
yes,
Amazing goals, he was a real poacher.
right. But all
And
they
who did
didn't
we
play.
play instead? Yeah, who did we play instead? Rashford
Rashford and
and Rashford.
and Martial.
Yeah, Martial disinterested, although he's doing better now at Sevilla.
Has he scored though? Has he found the net?
I think he had one goal and one assist. No,
I need to
I
follow him.
think
I
so.
need to check because I know United players are following up on him. As
Yeah,
United fans are following Everton at the moment.
yes, but they're both doing well as soon as they were
Exactly.
put out on loan, which means that our system or our coaching or our setup is suffocating
Bunch
players.
of clowns, mate. A bunch of clowns.
People are coming here and suffocating that they can't play to their full potential.
Right. Or not giving. I think
That's
not giving them opportunities is the
yeah,
situation. So
yeah.
game today. No Cavani.
Mm,
The attack. What do you think? Apparently, from what I've been reading, it looks like Wan-Bissaka is going to will sit out this one, and they'll put
yeah.
the lower come back in.
No, it
Yeah.
makes sense because Delo and Varane were being rested for the previous game. Who was it against?
Leeds, the low and
Leeds. Yeah,
Tellus.
yeah, they were rested. Uh, Delo, Tellers, and Varane, they were all rested.
Yes,
Varane came on in the last 10 minutes to just shore up
yes,
that defense to make sure we didn't concede anything.
right.
But surprisingly, Lindelof played good then.
Yes, but he'll be on the
Because
bench today.
yeah, but did you see how much he was carrying the ball out
Yeah,
into midfield?
yeah.
He's making some good strides.
I've come to the realization now. I think Maguire has it in his contract stipulation whereby if he's not injured or suspended, he must play. I think because I don't see any other way around this situation of playing a guy who's injury prone. I mean, not injury prone, mistake prone, error prone, off form, still gets picked over
Yeah,
players who are better on the ball and who are more informed than it. It should
yeah,
be Varane and Lindelof or Varane and Baye.
yeah,
Lindelof should be
yeah,
Maguire should be fighting for that spot, but it's like, well, here you go, here you go, here you go.
yeah. You could be right there. There could be some
I've
stipulation in his
thought of it
contract.
so where there's got to be somewhere whereby because I'm sorry, this guy's at time. Sorry, this guy's off for mate. You got to say that,
Yeah,
bro. You need to
he is.
take a step back. And Paul Parker, remember Paul Parker, Man United, one of Manchester's best right backs under Alex
Yeah,
Ferguson. He said this guy
yeah.
has no right to be United's captain. That he needs to focus on his own game. His own game is not
I
good enough,
know,
let alone leading players.
I know, I know. And it seems like Ragnick's been questioned about this as well.
Yes.
And I think he's saying that I don't know what the truth is. He's saying there's no discussions about him losing his captaincy or Ronaldo taking it on.
Well,
And
because
I
that was
think,
discussed a lot last week
yeah,
on social media, kind of.
yeah. So I don't know what the truth is. I know Ragnick is quite open and honest in his press conferences,
Mm,
and you've got to respect him for that because he
right.
does. Okay, he does say a few
Mm, mm,
howlers,
mm.
but he's very honest, and I believe
Yes.
what he says. And the English media jumps on every single
Mm-hmm,
word he says.
mm-hmm.
But maybe I don't know what's going on with Ronaldo and Maguire. Is there tension there? Because I know
From what the
Ronaldo
media is
is.
saying, they
Yeah.
said there was a meeting held with the players and the staff, and they resolved it, or they put all the issues to one side to just concentrate on top four and Champions League, whatever.
Hmm.
I just think Maguire, from what they're saying, Maguire feels undermined by Ronaldo in reference to the Ronaldo is controlling the dressing room, and people are listening to Ronaldo, not listening to him. That's why him being the captain of the club. But
Mm.
you have to earn the respect, not demand the respect. You have to earn it. You see what I mean?
True.
You got
Yeah,
to
it's
say
true.
if he's honest to himself. When I mean honest, if you go to a dark room and sit in there for an hour and ask yourself, do I really deserve to be Man United captain compared to previous United captains? How do I measure? And I'm not talking Ashley
Mm.
Young and Valencia, because forget them two, Van Jokers. I'm talking the Vidics, the Steve
Yeah.
Bruces, the Roy Kings. You know what I mean? So does he measure to that? Hell no.
No,
Was
he
it just
doesn't.
given to him because he plays for England and is English? It could be
I think so. Yeah, but
because
because
he was too
Ollie
soon, mate.
has, yeah, Ollie had no control really of that dressing room. So he thought, let's place the England captain in there. But albeit it was just only captain a few times,
Mm,
and maybe he'll be my voice.
mm.
Maybe Ollie had a good relationship with Maguire, but why Ragnick's not changing that, I don't know. And I think, maybe Maguire should step back from that role so he can focus on his form.
That's what Paul Parker said. That this guy needs to focus on his own game and focus.
Yeah,
And I said, I've said it so many times. This guy cannot lead ants to a sugar party. So let alone leading the whole team to
to fall
lead,
over.
you know what I mean? He'll trip over again. So this game today, how crucial is it?
Yeah, it's very important. I understand that the away goal rule doesn't count anymore.
Has that been implemented this season, or it's still?
Apparently, it was implemented last season. I wasn't aware. So we don't have that away goal advantage.
So if we lose 2-1, it's just still 2-1.
Still 2-1, yeah.
So if we win, hang on. So if we play,
if it's a 1-1 here and a 1-1 there, then it goes to what, extra time penalties?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I can understand why they removed it, because during COVID there were no crowds, so then there was no real disadvantage to going away. However, now the crowds are back.
Well, I mean, the rule's been there for so long, isn't it? It's been there for that rule.
The rule, yeah.
Away goals always been there from since I've been a kid. It's always been the way you say a team goes through on away goals. So a team who wins 4-1, will go through on a team that, if it's say okay, 3-0 and 4-1, the team that scores a 1, even though it's 4-4 in total, kind of goes through, if that makes sense.
You think
they scored one away goal, because they scored that one away goal. Yeah, it counts as double.
Yeah. So you think it should be brought back?
I think it should be brought. I think there's something. I think that should just be left. But they're saying it makes teams more defensive because they're just sitting on that away goal and trying to defend it. But it is where we are.
Yeah.
So with this game tonight, what's your predicted score?
I mean, Atletico, they're La Liga title holders.
Yes.
But they've dropped into 5th. They've gone through some bad form, and I was reading about them the other day.
Yes, they've lost up to last week. They've lost they lost the 3 previous games before they won away, because they won 3-0 to Osasuna, which was this weekend. But prior to that, they had lost 1-0, 2-1, 2-0. So they have been on a poor run of form. But when it comes to Champions League, they're no strangers. They're always up for it, kind of.
They're not, no. And they've got to a couple of finals twice. And they lost to Real Madrid.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
So they're no push around.
They've I was reading about Atletico that since they won that title, they didn't strengthen their squad. And they've had key injuries to key players like Diego Godin and another defender are injured.
Right.
Jan, and because of that defensive stability, Jan Oblak, who used to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world, is now not shot stopping. So he's going through a little bit of a bad form.
Yeah.
But they're top heavy, bit like us. That they've got an amazing strike
Suarez,
force.
right? Is Suarez still there, right?
What they got Suarez, and they got João Felix. And someone else.
Did Griezmann go back? Did Griezmann go back?
Griezmann is still there. Griezmann is there, yeah.
He went back to.
So they've got Griezmann.
Didn't he go to Barca, right? He went to Barca, then went back.
He
to
did.
Atletico.
Yeah. So they've got Griezmann, João Felix, Suarez, which is quite a lethal attack force.
There are no pushovers, mate, against our defense that tend to fall asleep.
Yeah, and if their defenders are not in the best of form, and then they're using substitutes because the main defenders are out, then both of our defenses are going to be vulnerable.
Right.
Because you've got Ronaldo, Bruno, Sancho in attack, and whoever else plays on the right, which is
whatever.
Yeah, Langa. I mean, Langa does miss his few chances. There was a good pass to him in the Leeds game that he really should have slotted away.
Right.
Yeah, and he just almost passed it to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I saw that one.
When you get those chances, you gotta leather them.
Right.
find that corner, place it, do something, but he just gave it straight to the keeper. It was just too easy.
So what are you
So
thinking today?
if you, it really depends. This game is all about the defenses now, isn't it? Because they're both quite vulnerable.
Right.
You know, we've got Maguire, and who's playing tonight? Do we know?
I mean, they have everyone apart from, like I said, they're gonna miss Cavani. Cavani's did travel with the team.
Yeah.
From what people have suggested, the possible lineup they've said is gonna be De Gea, Dalot, Varane, and Maguire. Sure.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I
Then
prefer to see Telles.
McTominay, Fred, and Bruno. Then
No Pogba.
no Pogba. Then Sancho,
Why?
Ronaldo, and Elanga.
Why no Pogba?
Because I think they're trying not to concede goals because they feel if Pogba and McTominay hold, they both will be attacking and no one's sitting deep.
So why don't they just play Pogba and Fred?
I would have thought so. But that is what they're saying. It's, that's not the official lineup. It's what everyone's speculating because he didn't give what he's. So I would say give 2 hours before the kickoff in about 3 or 4 hours time. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have a clear indication who's playing, who's not playing. I mean, and who's starting, who's not starting. But I know that back four looks like it's going to be. I think it's going to be short over Telles on today. I think so.
I would really prefer Telles because he's I think he's a much faster player than
quicker.
Shaw. And this guy, even against Leeds, Luke Shaw was vacating that left back area where McTominay and Maguire had to cover for him. Yeah, Maguire and McTominay had to cover for him because Luke Shaw goes forward and doesn't sprint back.
Right.
Yeah, and he's a bit lazy. So
Telles you've mentioned it on this show a lot that he doesn't cut out crosses enough. He gives them too much space to still whip and across. Yeah. He's spending too much time putting his hands behind his back and doing this and doing that to avoid penalties. Still go and press him on to make.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like he's waiting for them to cross. His job is to stop people attacking that space.
It's been like that for a long time, even under Jose. I've seen some games. I think back like, where's this guy? Why'd you let this guy?
Yeah.
I never forget the last one that really pissed me off was against Wolves. When that guy, what's his name, went down the ball. He's not the quickest player. I thought he's the strongest player. What's his name? Big black guy. What's his name?
Troy.
He went there, crossed the ball, and there was a Moutinho to kicking a weak shot. Luke Shaw let the guy cross that ball.
Yeah, and we lost that game against Wolves.
Yeah. So those are those game points we was dropping unnecessarily because someone didn't get that together.
I understand why Jose Mourinho was so frustrated with that guy because he was almost like a bit of a like a zombie, kind of asleep, always switching off.
Always, and but the media hounded Jose. Oh, he's English. Why are you slagging him? You're hurting his feelings. You're putting pressure on him unnecessarily. Really? Yeah. Really? They don't want to hear the truth against English players.
They don't.
That's the problem. And
they don't.
It's what it is.
Yeah, but Maguire, he gets a lot of stick on social media.
But the English press,
the media on TV protect him.
They protect him. So you're still having the people are still waiting for you to drop your predicted scores. You've gone around and around in the defensive midfield. If this plays, what is the score, mate?
I think it might just end up a draw.
Would that be a good result?
Low scoring match. Well, the thing is, at the moment, we're better away from home, aren't we?
Right. Yeah, so, I have more hope away than at home for this Champions League. See what I mean?
Yeah, we've got a leaky fortress. We've got a leaky theatre of dreams and a leaky fortress.
Yeah.
Because they haven't done any repair work on the roofs.
That's true. So you're thinking a draw. I'm looking at a
draw. Because 1-1. I think we're going to be good and energetic in the first half.
Oh, God, no. Can you hear me? Oh, Vimal. So what Vimal is saying is United might be... Yeah, can you hear me? What Vimal was saying was...
It's mine. Yeah, I can hear you.
So why? So what I do when you freeze, I just carry on talking. So what it is Man United might get a draw in Spain, which might be a good result. But I'm actually more scared of the away fixture, the return game, because we're vulnerable at home. That's what I'm worried about. So that is what I'm concerned about in reference to United playing this game against Spain, against Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid in Spain. So if United could get a result there and not win, if they win, fantastic. If they get a draw, a good result, but can United finish the job at Old Trafford and get to the quarterfinals? That would be great. That would be great. But it comes down to United getting a result tonight. If they lose tonight, I'm kind of thinking semi-lights out. If they lose 2-0, I think it's game over.
Have you seen the Champions League table, the draw, as in who we could potentially face?
No, did they make another draw?
Atletico. Have they created that yet?
No, they haven't created.
Oh my God.
They've created it already?
No, I don't see it. So no, they haven't. I don't think they have.
I think after this round.
So Atletico Madrid. Yeah, Atletico Madrid were in the same group as Liverpool. So Atletico Madrid came second, and we topped our group, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So we were originally in Group F, and we were playing the second place holders of Group B, which is Liverpool, Madrid, Porto, Milan. So I don't know how this will pan out. Who do we play?
I think in this draw now, I think at this stage now, I think two teams from the same country might end up meeting each other because it's now getting smaller. It's now down to 8 teams after this round of 16. They're down to 8 teams. If all the English teams qualify, Man United, Chelsea, City, and Liverpool, there's a chance one tie might be an English tie, an all-English tie.
Right.
Could you imagine a Man United?
So Liverpool are 2-0 up against Inter.
No, that game's done. They won that. That was yesterday. I think that was yesterday.
Oh my God. All right. That'll be like watching Tottenham v Liverpool final.
No, you're saying a Man United Man City final, Champions League final.
No, you said if there was a Man City Man United final, it'll be like watching the Tottenham and Liverpool final. Do you remember how dire that was?
Yeah, that was dire.
That was the Champions League final is like the biggest occasion.
Spurs messed that game up.
Yeah, they completely messed it up. They were
because the Poch
either they were
played
fatigued or poisoned or something.
He played what's this captain's name again now? The English striker. He was not fully fit. He should have played the guy who scored the hat-trick in the semi-finals.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, he played Harry Kane. Instead of bringing Harry Kane on as a sub, he started Harry Kane. And when he should have played the other black guy who had scored the hat-trick in the semis, who was on form. But
Lucas Moura.
Lucas Moura.
Yeah, he's a brilliant player. He's very good.
They brought him on 10 minutes ago. When Liverpool were literally... Because Liverpool were hanging on it was 1-0 for a long period. It was a very early goal.
Yeah,
well,
the thing is with Liverpool, they have that they live and learn. But the English teams are doing very well in the Champions League so far. So Liverpool are 2 up, Man City are 5 up aggregate, Chelsea are 2 up aggregate, and there's only us left. So we have to, we have to turn up. We have to make a showing. We have to match the other English teams.
There you go, man. That's what I'm saying. So tonight is going to be very vital and it's very impactful of what United can do. So the result today determines if United are going to stay in the tournament or not. But I'm predicting a draw. I'll take a draw, but I'm worried. Do we have what it takes to beat a team convincingly at Old Trafford? That's my worry.
Because I think we're still stuck in second gear. I haven't seen performances for full 90 minutes where we've
game of 2 halves, man.
Gone into 4th gear. Yes, we do well in the first 45 minutes, and then our energy slows down. And Ragnar has said this at some point that he says the team doesn't have the fitness to do the gegenpress or to play high intensity for 90 minutes.
Well, this is where we are, mate.
Southampton players are fitter than us. Wolves are fitter than us.
You could see it, bro. You could see it in the matches we've been playing.
Mm.
So you're going for a draw. I'm going for a draw.
Yeah.
Let's hope United don't lose this game. If they get a draw, there's hope.
Let's hope.
There's hope to
There's
win.
Always hope.
There's always hope.
But,
But if they lose this first leg, I think it's going to be hard. Because Athletico, even though they're off form, when it comes to defending, they're really good. They are really one of the best.
Are.
You know?
And Simeone is so passionate, so emotional that he will get those players riled up that they cannot accept anything but a win. And I think that we can't let Atletico have 1 foot across the finishing line. We have to walk away with a draw or a win. We cannot let them have the upper hand going into the second game.
Right. We don't have a great record against Spanish teams at this stage.
No, we don't. We don't. You're right there.
Remember, under Marino, we got knocked out Sevilla in the semis, in the quarters, or round of 16. That's when he started the whole speech of
Sevilla
heritage.
knocked us out under Marino.
Yeah, at home.
Wow.
And that was when he came with the heritage speech.
And then we lost.
That why are United fans upset about losing at home and being knocked out? That when he as a Real Madrid manager, he came to beat United at Old Trafford. That United fans should not be surprised. That guy is confused. He's very, he has issues.
He has issues because as soon as you attack him or his methodology,
he comes back with history.
Come up with any old bullshit for excuses.
Yeah, and justify.
Every
United fan is upset. We're knocked out of the Champions League.
He should be humble. Yeah.
But his excuse is, why are we upset? We are not a team that wins Champions League games.
I think Rangnick,
Asshole. Right. So you predicted the draw. I predicted the draw.
That's quite insulting to the entire squad.
Yeah, that's why United fans said, no, this guy, he's got to go. Said United don't have heritage. He said Barcelona have heritage. Bayern Munich have heritage. He mentioned all these big teams. He said the difference between them, every year they get to the quarterfinals. That's what you call heritage. That when was the last time United been there? He started to question, you know what? I don't want to go down that road. Because
we had a good run of form in the Champions League under Fergie.
Oh yeah.
2008 final.
We went to two. Remember, we went to two finals and lost. We lost to 2 finals to Barcelona.
Yeah.
Back in
lost 2 finals to Barcelona. Yeah. But they were the best team in the world. I mean.
Yeah, at the time, the tiki-taka nonsense.
Tiki-taka, yeah.
Right. So we are we're both going for a draw. If you think our views are different and you have anything different, if you think you don't agree with us, just drop a comment and tell us what you predict. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we shall see you after the game and we'll discuss it. Just follow us all the time. We're on all the social media channels. Bimol is here to disagree and agree with you. He'll be here to challenge you on the post when we do the post match, probably during the week before we do the preview for the weekend matches. And we'll see what the fans talk about. Were we right? Were we wrong? If we lose, we'll be sad. If we win, we'll be happy. But we will be happy if United get into the quarterfinals. Then we could say, you know what? There might be something here. I still believe what Richard said something. He said, this might be what Chelsea did. They did so badly during the season, but they just kept getting through till they got to finals and won the cup. So,
is that under Tuchel or Di Matteo?
Di Matteo. Remember that one?
Yeah,
so,
I do.
I'll keep, but you still got your players have to deliver. They just have to do what they need to do.
They've got to step up, man.
They've got to step up, mate. Well,
one thing though, through the Champions League run, Ronaldo loves this. I think through the Champions League, Ronaldo should be captain.
If that, I don't think Maguire. But if you do that, Maguire's going to be upset. You know what? I'm not going to let this guy take all the press. I'm going to concede an own goal. I'm just not going to put. So no, some players are that diabolical and that's vindictive. Think about it.
Sabotage.
Oh, I'll just make it, man. Please, I think any player who sabotages his own personal greed and selfishness because he doesn't needs to be fired.
Yes.
Right. It's like betting against your club. It's like going to the bookies to bet that I will concede an own goal, then go and concede an own goal to win money. That's effed up, mate.
Yeah. Maguire turns 29 on the 5th of March.
Already.
So we're stuck with him, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I don't think
Well,
anyone's
he's going to go to the MUFC retirement home.
There you go.
Where
go and join Inter
Phil
Miami
Jones.
with Beckham out there.
Maybe,
Right,
yeah.
bro. Been an absolute pleasure. Got to see you again.
Likewise.
We'll see you after the game, or see you for the preview for the next game. But we'll talk about the post match this week, and we'll see if United deliver. Hopefully, we'll see your friend do
Sweet.
I'll see you later, mate. Say hi to Sienna.
Take care.
You take
Will
care,
do.
brother. God bless.
Take care, Tim. Bye-bye.